Hey you guys, PJD here. I hope you're all doing well. I'm back with another swatch video. This one is of the Maybelline Bold line. I don't have the entire line. I only picked up these 4 shades. They are selling them at Target and some other locations. I didn't see it at my Target or any Target that I had been to, but I know they are on display at certain Targets, but they are being sold through Target online, but for $5 and change. It actually worked out better if you were able to, as I did, catch the Ulta sale where it's buy one at regular price and get the other for half price. So I did that. Also, I wanted to get something else from Ulta too, but it just worked out better going through Ulta because they had that sale running. So I got these 4 shades. I didn't get like the outrageous colors that I know Maybelline came out with in this Bold line. The shades that I got I think are completely dupable, but you'll see for yourself what you think of them. Just a quick note on this line. These are not, it's not a matte finish. It's not a glossy finish. It's like a regular lipstick finish where you get, you know, that kind of creamy feeling, and it has a bit of a shine, but not so much that you would say, oh, it's glossy. You know, it just has a nice appearance to it, but it's definitely not matte. I don't have negative comments about this. I just think it has also the typical Maybelline kind of scent with lipsticks. It's fine. So I got these for you to see what they look like on me, and I'll show you these shades, and we'll start right now. First up is Chocoholic, and it's just a nice little chocolate shade. I'll zoom in for you. And there you go. So you see it's not a matte, but it's not like super glossy, but you know, it has a little sheen to it. Yeah, Chocoholic. And let me zoom out and swatch it on the hand for you. There you go, Chocoholic. Yeah, little chocolatey shade. All right, now for the next one. Now I'm wearing Berry Bossy, and like a little berry shade. Let me zoom in. Now I will tell you, for this one I did swipe across my bottom lip 5 times. I could have stopped at 3, but then when I stopped at 3 on the top, going 1, 2, 3, it looked deeper on the top, and that's likely just because of the natural shading of my lips. So just to build up the bottom so it would match more with the top, I did the additional 2 shades so that I had 5 on the bottom. Yep, Berry Bossy. And let me swatch it on the hand. Berry Bossy. And let me just do, I'm going to go over it again just to kind of 1, 2, 3, 4 times just to build up the intensity a bit. And there we go, Berry Bossy. Now I'm rocking Midnight Merlot. Deep little kind of wine shade. And let me zoom out, and I'll show it to you on the hand. Again, this one is Midnight Merlot. Okay, so it may look a little patchy here, and similarly on the lips, I went across 1, 2, and actually it looked fine, but then I did a 3rd layer just so it would look more uniform, but it really wasn't. I definitely could have gone with just the 1 swipe on top, and on the bottom I probably would have needed 2, and again that's likely due to the shading of my lips as well. But you've seen my lips, they're just seem pretty normal, but yeah, Midnight Merlot just needed extra little swiping there just so it looks balanced when I'm showing you the swatch. But it was not hard at all to get it to look like this. It wasn't like I had a patchy problem with this. It was fine. Midnight Merlot. So last but certainly not least, I'm wearing Gray Over It, and this is one of their kind of gray tone shades. I'll zoom in for you. And similarly, I did about 3 swipes top and bottom for this. And I'll put it on my hand. And I know people were thinking about dupes for this one, so I'll show you what I have and you'll see what you think. So this is Gray Over It. Maybe I will swipe Gray Over It here, and then we'll start doing, I'll put this one across. This is what I think I'll do. And I'll do the others going down. So this is Gray Over It. Let me get that little swatch off here. And some people were thinking about Stone from MAC. So I have that. First, let's see what they look like together. Gray over it. Stone from MAC. All right. So they look not too far apart, but they don't look like dupes here. But let's see. I'm going to put a Stone right here to meet gray over it, kind of forming the letter. Look a little closer than I thought they would, but you can see here that Stone is like a lighter, certainly has more gray in it. And gray over it is kind of a deeper, more wearable version of gray. So this is Stone. Okay. And now another one that I thought people would be thinking of from ColourPop. This one is $5. This one is called Wet. Okay, so not a dupe because you can see it's more of a shiny, not just with the finish, but it's more like pewter, right? So yeah, so Wet is not a dupe for gray over it. Sorry, I'm looking through the viewfinder, so I'm all backwards as I'm pointing. And then the last one, oh, well, not last one, I have two more. This one is a dupe for Wet, so I already know this is not going to match. This is the Rihanna lipstick, Viva Glam Rihanna 2, and it's a frost. And this one is a dupe for Wet from ColourPop. Right? I just swatched it right here. This little chubby swatch. And so again, these two, this one and Wet, they are not dupes for gray over it. Okay. And this is MAC Stone straight up here, not a dupe. And the last one that I thought of from my collection is Soul from Colored Rain. So let's see what this looks like. I will put this one over here, right at the end. And let's see. Okay, so this one too, Soul from Colored Rain, right? And Stone from MAC look, I guess, closest. But I'm going to let Soul dry because, you know, these liquid lipsticks look a little different when they're dry. So I'm going to let this dry. I'll come back. We'll take a look at them. And so far, none of them really look like dupes for gray over it. But, you know, this certainly looks more wearable to me, gray over it going across the bottom, than all of these shades that I have above it. So I'll be back when it's dry. Okay, so everything is dry now, and here is Soul, completely dry from Colored Rain. So none of these are a dupe for gray over it, which I think is more wearable and more of a normal if you wanted to go in that gray tone range. So again, here are all of the colors: Chocoholic, Berry Bossy, a Midnight Merlot, and gray over it. And that's all I picked up from the Maybelline Bold collection. So if there are any interesting lipsticks out there, let me know. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.